I'm going to walk through the most effective time management strategy for real estate agents. The difference between successful real estate agents and the average real estate agent is the mindset when it comes to work. Successful real estate agents are not putting in more hours than the average agent. They're actually working less. They're just focused on far more effective tasks. If you're trying to build a schedule around time blocking, you're thinking like an employee, but you're in an entrepreneurial business. Employees think about time for money. Entrepreneurs think about value for money. So as a real estate agent, when it comes to building a schedule, you can throw time blocking out the window. What you need to focus on are the activities that generate revenue for my business and how can I effectively organize doing them during my day. So here is my core 4 activities that I teach real estate agents. There are only 4 things you can do as a real estate agent to generate revenue for your business. They are writing contracts and negotiating contracts. They are going on appointments with clients. They are following up with potential clients, and they are generating new potential clients. Those are the only things you can do that will make money for your business. As an entrepreneur, I want you to think about which of these 4 activities am I going to apply myself to today, and in what order do they need to get done? You need a system that gets you working on the most important task as quickly as possible. Here's how the Core 4 framework works. I've got this organized intentionally in a top-down manner because what you need to do as a real estate agent is sit down at your desk every day and identify which activity you should work on immediately. I don't care what time it is. I care about what's going to bring in the most revenue for your business. So here's how this works. You're going to sit down at your desk 9 o'clock Monday morning. You're going to look at this chart. You're going to start at the top. Do I have any contracts to write or negotiate? If yes, stop here and do that. If no, keep on moving down the list. The next question you're going to ask yourself is, do I have any appointments to go on today? If the answer is yes, amazing. Let's prepare for those appointments. Let's make sure we can show up at 100% fully prepared and ready to bring value to our clients during that appointment. If you don't have an appointment today, you need to move down the triangle. So you're going to come down to lead follow-up. Do I have leads that I need to follow up on? Let's say it's Monday morning. You had an open house over the weekend. Following up on leads would be the most important thing you could do that next day. Once you've followed up with those leads, or if you don't have any leads that need to be followed up with, you're going to end up at lead generation. This is where most agents on most days are going to end up. When you sit down to work, you work your way down the pyramid. If you end up on lead generation, you apply yourself to lead generation 100% until you create some of the activities above it. Ideally, your lead generation generates leads for you to follow up on, which generates appointments for you to go on and prepare for, which generates contracts written that need to be negotiated. So again, if you're thinking about time blocking, if you've struggled to time block in the past, if you wake up every day and you're not sure what you should be doing for your real estate business, throw time blocking in the trash. Focus on activities that bring value to your business. You are not a W-2 employee. You need to throw that W-2 employee mindset out the window and start thinking like an entrepreneur. What task moves the needle in my business? Print this out, put it by your desk, and work from the top down. If yes, stop. If no, keep it moving so that you're always working on the task that can bring the greatest value to your business. If you want a copy of this, there'll be a link down below, or you can comment Core 4 and we'll make sure you get a copy of it.